Hello, everyone. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. The sun was out earlier, but it's cloudy now. So it says it's 62 degrees out there, but I don't know if it is. I went to the post office and I guess it was okay. I didn't wear a coat, so it was okay. I had a sweater on though. Hope you're all doing well. I'm just getting my comments up here right now. And it should be good to go. Yay, it is. Hello, Nancy Jones. You are so punctual. You amaze me. So, what are you doing today? I'm having a crafternoon. And so I've realized I was updating my calendar yesterday, and because it's a new month, it's a new Stampin' Up! Quarter, lots of new things happening, so I'm updating my calendar, and I realized, oh my goodness, I am not going to have enough time to do anything. Hello, Dolores. So, I am in 5 different swaps this month. Are you kidding me? What was I thinking? 4 of them are with the new product, which, as a demonstrator, you get the opportunity, the luxury, the benefit of pre-ordering the new stuff before it goes live to everyone else in the world. So that is fun, but with that, I signed up for swaps. My swaps are anywhere from 12 to 21 cards. A swap, you make the same card, however many the swap is. And then you get that many cards, different cards back. So when there's a new catalog, it's good to do that because then you get all these ideas with all the new product. How are you, Dolores? So I thought, oh my goodness. So I can't order until tomorrow. Technically, it's midnight tonight. Mountain time, so that's 2 a.m. our time, Eastern Standard Time. So guess who's going to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow morning, tonight, later tonight, however you want to put it, putting in her order. So I don't know how long it will take to get. Usually Stampin' Up! I've been getting my orders in 5 days. If I order it on Monday, I have it Friday morning. So the turnaround is really great. However, with the new release, with the pre-order and the last chance list, I think the items, they're going to be really busy. So it's going to take more like 7 to 10 days, maybe 2 weeks. So let's do the math here. So if it's April 4th and 2 weeks, 14, that's 17. And I have to have my swaps done by that following week. So I'm going to be a busy girl. So I thought, what am I going to do ahead of time so I can stay on track? So my Cards for Christ is the 3rd Monday of the month. And so I started designing and prepping for those. So I'm going to show you one of those cards. Hello, Kathy. How are you? Are you back? You're back in Michigan, right? Because we're going to go out to eat. That's right. Gotcha. I will text you and give you some dates and see what we can come up with. Okay. So my big announcement today, the last chance list goes live at midnight tonight Mountain Time, which is 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you haven't already ordered your items from the last chance list, I'm trying to find my list. From the last chance list, both the mini catalog and the annual catalog. You can get them. Some of the items, a lot of the items are discounted up to 60%. So if you're waiting to get that discount, hopefully the items will still be there. It is while supplies last, and they will not be restocking those. So you'll want to be sure to get those items as soon as you can if you haven't already gotten them. So there is a lot there. So if you are going to order, and you're going to order with me, I have an ordering special. So I'm going to have a host code. I'll post it in the description after I'm done here. And if you use the host code, for every $25 you spend, your name will be put into a drawing. So if you spend $50, your name will go in twice. If you spend $75, it will go in 3 times, and so on and so forth. And you might say, ooh, Arlena, what will I win? Well, let me tell you what you'll win. One of the items that is retiring is the Stamparatus. The Stamparatus is a positioning tool. So it helps you, hello, Robin. It helps you to position your image, your stamped image, perfectly where you want it every time. And if you're going to mass produce, it will, like Christmas cards, you just put your card in here, or your whatever you're going to stamp, and it goes in the same place every time. And then you put your stamp on this side, ink it up, and then you push it over and you press on it, and it does the image. You open it, you take your card out, you put your next card in, you ink it up, and you push it over and you stamp it again, and you just keep repeating and repeating until all your cards are done. So the Stamparatus is retiring, and what's really special about this is it's no longer available. So Missy, cannot believe they are discontinuing the Stamparatus. I use it every day. Right, yep. There are some reasons why they're getting rid of it, not just because it wasn't a good seller, because I think it did sell pretty good. However, I do have a brand new one. I was able to get one before it went out, because I did not wait until 2 a.m. tomorrow morning to order it. So I ordered it ahead of time. And so I have a brand new one. So for every $25 you order, when you use the host code, your name will go into a drawing, and then I will draw. This will be, so it goes Tuesday. So Friday, April, what's Friday? April 5th, 6th, 7th. April 7th. At 7 p.m., let's say 7 p.m. I think that, don't quote me on the time. I'll give you a time. I'll look at my schedule, and I'll look at the time, and I'll push up, I'll announce it in the description above. And then I will announce the winner. The key to this is I have to have a minimum of 25 orders to make this happen. So if I don't get 25 orders, I can't do this ordering special. So it's with every $25 you spend, your name will go into a drawing, and I have to reach 25 names in order to follow through with this. Okay, so you understand that? All right. So I will put this aside, and then I'm going to point you to my work surface, and I am going to show you one of the cards I'm creating for my Cards for Christ. Okay, I have to move you, so if you get motion sickness, turn away or close your eyes while I move my camera. All right, I think that's good. All right, this is the card I'm making. So what I do is I cut all the pieces. I even tied all the bows. I had a whole pile of them. I have the ovals and the sentiment. I have all the pieces. And this one has a base, an inner layer, and then the card opens that way. So it's a little different than what I'm used to. I've never made it this kind of layout. But the way I did this stamp, the stamped image, let me put it up closer to you. I actually took the Stampin' Writers, and colored the stamp. Okay. And then I'm going to show you how I did it. And then I used a Wink of Stella to move that ink around. Okay. So let me show you what I did. Okay. So the dimensions are, for the base, it's 1/4 sheet of cardstock. So it's 5.5 by 4 1/4. And then the next layering piece is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. So there's just an 1/8 trim around that. Then I have the white piece that's actually the card that I'm going to fold is 7 3/4 by 5 1/8. And I scored it at 3 7/8. Yes, I did work with eighths, and I don't usually do that. But to make it look right, that's what I had to do. So I did score it at 3 7/8 on the long side, but I'm not going to fold it yet because I want to stamp my image. So I'm going to bring my stamp over, and I'm going to put you down just a little closer to my workspace. And then I'm taking the felt tip marker, the paintbrush end, and I'm just going over the stamp. So this is Granny Apple Green, and I'm doing all the leaves and stems, okay? And I'm painting right on it. Not painting. Well, yeah, I'm coloring it. And I'm just doing the leaves and the stems. Okay. This was so fun. I've done 20 of them already. So this is my last one. So you wonder, Arlena, why are you making 21? That's an odd number. Well, because I have to have a sample, and then I make 20 kits. And I'll show you what my kit is, too, when I'm done. So then I'm taking Rich Razzleberry. Rich Razzleberry is one of the colors that is retiring. So you want to make sure you have the re-inker, the marker, the blend, whatever you need. If you already have the ink pad, I would at least get the re-inker. And then that will protect your investment. The other thing about the last chance list, which isn't really about last chance, the price, there's a slight increase coming in the new catalog on envelopes and markers and blends and inks and that, and cardstock, like 50 cents to $1. So if you do want to get any of that to stock up, you'll want to do it before May 2nd. May 2nd is when the new catalog launches and the new prices take effect. So now I've colored on that, but some of it where I colored first may have dried a little bit. So all I'm going to do is huff on it, which is actually just breathing on it to put moisture back on the stamp itself. And then I'm going to make my image. Yay! And then I'm going to take my Wink of Stella. Wink of Stella right now is unorderable. I think everyone was stocking up on Wink of Stella. And what I'm doing is coloring the flowers, which has the rich razzleberry. And when I color it, it's moving that ink around. So it's actually filling in the petals of those flowers. And it's just giving it a soft touch. Does everyone like to color? No. This is pretty easy. I'm just going around in circles. I'm not trying to stay in the lines or anything. Then you can go back over it again if you want more color to spread. And there's the color. So then you would take a sentiment, glue it on the oval, pop it up with dimensionals, fold this in half, put it on here, put your bow down here, and so on. But what I'm going to do, and I'm going to make sure this is dry first. I can clean my stamp pad. Oh, the other thing I started doing is this is a Stampin' Scrub, and I used to use it all the time with the red rubber. And then when I got back into Stampin' Up! About 2.5 years ago, they have this chamois. Well, the chamois is just wet with water, and it's great for the photopolymer stamps, which are the clear stamps. But the red rubber, we always used to use the Stampin' Scrub and the Stampin' Mist, which is a cleaner, and it also conditions the rubber. So I don't know why I quit using it. I guess I just didn't even think about it. But on this side of the Stampin' Scrub, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? There are, right by my fingers, there are little raindrops. I can't see it. I'm trying to find them. Anyways, there's little raindrops here. There they are. There they are. And then on this side, there's raindrops, but there's an umbrella. And that's the dry side. So you always want to spray your mist on the wet side where the rain is. And then just scrub your stamp there. And then you dry it off on the dry side. Okay. And then your stamp's all done and it's conditioned. And my understanding is they will last longer. So, yeah, so, and those are still available for sale. Stampin' Up! Still sells those. And it's awesome because it's good to have. The water won't hurt the red rubber. It still cleans it. Obviously, I've been doing it for 2.5 years. But it just doesn't condition it. And we don't know how that will affect the life of the red rubber. So I know I still have stamps from 2001 that were red rubber because that's all they made back then. And they are still all in good condition. It's amazing. All right. So what I do for my Cards for Christ, I take all the pieces. So I take the card base, I take the rich raspberry piece, the granny apple green piece, the oval, the sentiment, the bow. Yes, I tie the bows for my guests because things go faster, and then people don't have to struggle with them. So then it goes in an envelope, and then for every card I have, so I have all those envelopes. So for every card I have, here's another one that we're gonna do. And it opens this way. So for every card I do, this is the card for that one. So I'll probably make 4 different designs, and then I bundle them all up and put them in a bag. So they'll have a bag of four envelopes with all the pieces for each card, and then they make them the first half of the night, and then we write out the cards and address them the second half. And we make about 60 cards, 60 to 80 cards each month. We only meet once a month, and then we try to write out that many. Sometimes we don't quite hit that, but throughout the next week or so, all those cards are written and sent out to people to encourage and to lift them up. And yeah, so these are the 2 cards so far. I've got to come up with 2 more. So I'm working way ahead on those because, like I said, I'm going to point you back up to me. Like I said, I have 5 swaps I'm doing that I have to work during the middle of the month. So yeah, so that's all I have. Again, the last chance list ordering goes live at midnight tonight Mountain Time, 2 o'clock our time, Eastern Standard Time. And again, for every $25 you spend using a host code, which I'll add to the description in this video, your name will go into a drawing for a new Stamparatus, which is a positioning tool which lines things up perfectly. So if that's something you're interested in, I hope you'll take advantage of it. Again, I need a minimum of 25 $25 orders. So hopefully you'll take advantage of that, and maybe you'll win the Stamparatus. So you guys have a wonderful night, rest of the day. I'm actually meeting a friend tonight to deliver an order, and she wants to talk about new colors, which is wonderful. If you haven't heard already, I'm sure you have. We've all been talking about it. There's 11 new core colors. 7 of them are returning colors. 4 of them are brand new. And then we have the 5 new in colors. And those all will take effect May 2nd. So nothing to, get excited about yet. Well, yes, get excited, but you don't have to worry about it yet. That's not till May. So I'll have another ordering special then, and that's going to be a good one too. So I hope you guys all have a good day, and you take care, and I love you all. Thank you for joining me today. Bye-bye.